was studying a book, and I am not going to mention the book. Then I came up a very beautiful thing, a very beautiful idea that the author have provided in the book. It is a mythological book on based upon Shiva and Shakti. The book has the has like kind of story that was telling Shiva's story and Shakti's story and all of those types of things. There's a very beautiful thing that I learned from that. The masculinity and femininity is not in two different body. In humans, we all think masculinity only uh, goes with men's and femininity is only for females. On the other hand, in our culture, in our scriptures, it says femininity and masculinity belongs in one soul, in one body. As we all know, Shiva is Ardhanarishwar. He is half female, half feminine, half Shakti and half Shiva. That's how he created all his creatures. Like every single thing has, like, as we all knew that Shiva is symbolized as the dhirta, the like calmness, composed, and Shakti is the movement. When Shakti comes, it is the movement, that is the things we are doing, or everything that is moving forward is Shakti. On the other hand, that thing that is staying put together, like our when we try to control our anger, our desire, and uh, the power to hold everything inside is Shiva. So it's not like masculinity and femininity is completely different thing that should belong in different body. The most masculine thing a man can do is to be calm, composed, and very much put together, having the control over his desire, his anger, his everything. Like we have seen our fathers, not they are not completely like Shiva, but they still have few things inside them. I know may not everybody is going to agree with me, but still they have few things inside them, like the way they stay calm and composed after the long day and blah 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 the society is throwing at them. Then still they come home and make home. The 50% of the home is our father. That's the main masculine thing. The most masculine thing a man can do is to become a calm person, a composed person, have control over his own energy, own power. And the most feminine thing a woman can do is to become the energy that provides everything. That's why our mothers came in the story, that like our mother is the energy house. She is the Shakti. If she goes down one moment for 1 minute or 1 hour, everything stops. That's the Shakti. And it doesn't have to be rely on two other parts, like two bodies. A man also can be Shakti and also can be Shiv. So it says the Shiv and Shakti lies on the same body, the same soul. Shakti is the movement, is the everything that is going on, the way we see, we hear, everything, because we do everything because of the powerhouse. Like mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and it generates ATP that gives us energy to do everything. That's the what biology says. And Shiva inside us tells us or teaches us, or this is our power to control our anger, our desires, our lust, our lot of things, our emotions. Basically the emotions, when we are sad, we are controlling our tears to fall out in the public and society. That's the power of Shiva, to hold yourself together. Like imagine the story of when Shiva was meditating. He always meditates. He doesn't go out and roam around everywhere like Indradev and other gods do. He just sits and meditate and meditate and meditate. years and years and yugs and yugs. He only wakes up when his Shakti calls. Do you remember the story when the Kamdev came for Shiva to give him, to ask for his boon so that the Dev Kul can have a powerful man to protect them, to have Kartik, and they all ask Kamdev to make Shiva woke up from his meditation and do some things to create. He doesn't even flinch. He doesn't even flinch. The god of lust came, he doesn't even flinch. He was so much put together. He's Shiva. And he just woke up when his Shakti, she came. When she worshipped him, when she came beside him, then he woke up. It's a beautiful thing. That what I'm trying to say is that we don't have to be masculine or feminine. Just choose between one. We have both. If we are moving, everything is moving in this world. The earth is moving. Even we think the earth is still. Besides, the sun is moving. Even if you are on the sun, you think all the planets are moving. So everything in the physics, there is no thing that is not moving. Nothing is still. Everything is moving. So that's the Shakti. Shakti is the power of movement of everything. And still the power of hold together inside everything. Or have you ever thought that how all the planets and everything is put together? It's not. It's obviously the gravity and things. But gravity is very interesting thing. Like the position Earth is in solar system, if he goes a little bit, the life will never be able to form again. And that's the power, that's the Shiva that is holding everything in exact same positions where it's needed to be. So today's generation is like, oh, masculinity and femininity, you're so feminine, when a boys do things like be sweet, be kind and gentle, and everything that is decides with Shakti, and they are like, oh, you're so feminine, you're so like a ladies. No, he's not. He has his femininity inside him and he's embracing it. And when a woman becomes a masculine person who is strong and put together and do his works, her works, be the man of the house, they also get teased. It's never been different thing. Femininity and masculinity are always the same, always in the same body. That's why Shiva and Shakti is Ardhanarishwar. They described as a two souls in a same body, two powers in same body. I don't know how much I was able to express the feeling that I was having. That's all I wanted to say about the thing that I learned. And this thing really influenced me, because a lot of us have a very, very poor idea about masculinity and femininity and Shiva and Shakti. Like, we use masculine and feminine as we read in the books when we're a child. It is only used in grammar, and then we put it all aspects of our life. Think clearly, like, we all have both powers, both energies, and that's what makes us humans different, makes us humans the favorite of God, right?